Assalamualaikum guys, well hello, Mustaqim Yusuf here, and today I'll be sharing with you guys 5 tips how to become a professional driver. This is worldwide, you can use these tips around the world. So let's roll the intro. Okay guys, thank you for watching. I know you are very excited to learn about these 5 tips how to become a professional driver. This is a very useful tips, so you can use these tips worldwide. You can use this and anywhere in the world, everywhere in the world you can use this. Even on the Antarctica you can use these tips if there is a car in Antarctica. Okay, let's get back to Malaysia. Why I'm doing this video? Because yesterday I faced so many annoying drivers in Malaysia. So as a professional driver, I've been driving for 7 years now. So as a professional driver, I'm going to give you these 5 tips how to become a professional driver in Malaysia. Alright, the first one is during the heavy rain. During the heavy rain, sometimes you cannot see the people in front of you. The visions are very restricted, you know, so you need to turn on your hazard light to indicate that you are there in front of me, or you are behind me, or you are besides me. So you have to turn on your hazard light during the heavy rain. It's very useful. Don't switch on your light, okay? People can see your hazard light, don't worry. Don't use your low beam or parking lights. No, don't use it. That's a very useful thing during the heavy rain. Use your hazard light. Why I'm saying this? Because you will make yourself good. You don't have to think whether you want to turn left or you want to turn right. You don't have to think about it. Your signal is already indicates where you want to go. You can directly turn to right or you can directly turn to left. So you will make other people think for you. That's very, very generous of you. So there is a very good relationship there. It's a very good relationship between you and someone else. So someone else have to understand you and have to learn about you and have to think about you. So this is very, very good and very, very great to practice, you know. So when you switch on your hazard lights, people besides you or the people behind you or in front of you can think for you. So this will make them alert. You know, let's say you are the drivers in front of me. So when you switch on the hazard light, when you're driving and there is a junction a few hundred meters in front of there, and I can think for you, oh, this guy is going to turn right, so I need to slow down my car. So let me do the thinking. You just drive. When you are almost there at the junction, so I have to be very careful whether you want to turn right or you want to turn left. So I've already pressed my brake, so I've been very cautious there. People in front of you at the other side of the road will do the same thing. They will think for you. They should slow down because you want to turn right. Then suddenly you go straight. It's very, very good, and it feels very, very, oh my god, this guy is very, very understandable. This guy is very, very good person. We are very grateful to be one of your thinker. So that's the first tip. The number 2 is use your high beam. This is when you drive on the highway or even on the federal street or the state street, you know. You can use instead of the highways. All you need to do is use your high beam and alert the people in front of you that are driving slower than you, so they can notice you that you are behind them, so you need to go faster than them, so they can move aside so you can take over them. This is very good practice too, because when you're using your high beams, oh sorry about that. I don't mean it, okay? So just hashtag not me, okay? Hashtag not me. So just I've lost my word here, so let me think for a while. Alright, now we are moving on to the tips number 3, which is using your phone. This very thing here is very fundamental. You need to learn use this thing. This is very, very fundamental, very, very essential, very, very basic thing you need to learn before you can become a professional driver. Why I'm saying this? Because you need to multitasking. You need to learn how to multitasking, not just for driving but for everything else. But right now we are talking about how to become a professional driver, so we are going to discuss about this. You need to look at your phone every 2 seconds. Basically I use my right hand here to hold my phone and my left hand here to hold my steering, and every 2 seconds I will look at my phone, and then I look at the road, then I look at back at my phone, look at the road, and my phone, look at the road, look at my phone, look at the road. I'm repeating every 2 seconds. If you are not doing it correctly, if you are making mistake, if you fail to use your phone while driving, the worst thing that will happen to you is die. That's all. Nothing worse than that. You just die. You have an accident, then you die. The second worst thing that's gonna happen to you is you are going to be at the hospital, whether you are going to be in the ICU or you are going to be warded at the normal wards. That is not that bad. The very worst thing is you just die. That's all. You don't have to worry about it. When you die, some other people will take care of you. So you have to really need a lot of practice to use handphone while driving. So that's the tip number 3. So now we are moving on to the tips number 4, which is use the horn. Why? Because let's say I'm the one who using my phone while driving and we are stopped at the traffic lights. While I'm still using my phone, sometimes I don't really see the traffic light, whether it's green or red. Sometimes I can't see the red light turns to green. So the person behind me is responsible for me. Is responsible to tell me whether it is green or not. So sometimes when we are when we become the first car at the traffic lights, sometimes the traffic lights pole are right beside us, so we cannot see the traffic light, whether it's red or green. And the other traffic light is far ahead in front of there, so sometimes we just miss looking at it. Sometimes we just don't want to look at it. Nothing entertains. The traffic light is not gonna entertain us, so we decided to use our phone and entertain ourselves while the red light is still red, while the traffic light is still red. So the person behind me is responsible when should I drive my car. So it is a good practice to use your horn at the traffic lights. Very useful. I use this every time. So people will alert, people will cautious. You should drive now. It's green already. So this tips is going to help you and other people become a professional drivers. So we are moving on to the point number 5, which is wait, let me think about it. Point number 5 is
One eternity later.
Okay, the last point is point number 5. The point number 5 is you have to learn to look sharply at the other person who take over you. This is very important. You have to make sure that your impression, your face expression, your eyes have to be sharp. You have to look at the person directly into his eyes or her eyes to make sure that they have to feel guilty or they have to feel horrible to take over you. So you have to learn that when someone take over you, you have to look at them like, you have to look like that. So at the moment when they take over you, you must make them feel very bad, make them feel very guilty to take over you. That is the tip number 5 that I'm giving to you. Alright, remember there's 5 tips. I'm going to repeat it again. First, use your hazard light while raining. Don't switch on your light. Never switch on your light while raining, while heavy rain. Don't switch on your light. Number 2 is use high beam. Always high beam people. Give the high beam to everyone in front of you. Even you are slower than them, just high beam them. Number 3 is to use your handphone. Remember, if you're not taking this seriously, you may cause death to yourself. So be careful and try to stay safe while using your phone. Number 4 is use your horn. Always horn the people in front of you. Same goes to the high beam. High beam, when you are moving, you need to high beam people in front of you. When you are stopped at the traffic lights or any other junction, just horn the people in front of you. Just make them alert, okay? The 5th one is to use your eyes. Look at the people who take over you by looking at them sharply, okay? Try to make as sharp as possible. Look at them with anger. Make them feel, why I'm so horrible, why I'm so bad to take over this guy. Make them feel that way, okay? That's all the tips I'm giving to you. I hope you enjoy this video. Tell me if you already become a professional driver or still learning down there in the comment section. Don't forget to subscribe, like if you really feel desired, and I hope you enjoy this video. Don't forget to share. Tag someone of your friends, your family members who need to learn how to become a professional driver. Just tag everyone, okay? Okay guys, that's all from me. See you guys in the next video. Wazamba!